You want to show? She called me a perp. I'll show you a perp, bitch. Now I want to talk with Teresa to hop on here too. Because I don't understand how talks to Teresa let Candy say all this bogus shit about me. And then she come hop on my channel with the y'all be nice. That's your sister now. Da 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 da. But you sit there and let Candy run her mouth about me. You come hop on my channel trying to tell me be peaceful and I wish y'all could get along. But you don't run it, come at Candy with like that. What the fuck is that? They didn't sound like my dog.
What's going on?
Hell no, it might be a big old snake in there. You go.
No.
You can get the bat and go.
No.
Whatever happened, we're gonna find out in the morning. If Pippa gone, we know a snake ate her. We is in Texas.
Hey, what's going on?
What?
What's going on?
I'm scared. I am scared. Let me grab the bat. Where's the bat?
In the closet.
What?
In the closet.
Why?
You put it in there.
And my mace is in the living room.
Go turn the light on.
I gotta go through the dark to turn the light on.
Just go. Turn the light, yeah.
Oh, fuck. The fuck is wrong with you? Is that you? Pippa? Why they look like shrimp on my couch? Bitch. Oh my. Yep, you already know. Get in your crate. She got a hold of some shrimp from somewhere. Pippa, we gotta get up early in the morning and you playing. Jeez. Ew. Hey, y'all. She's still making videos, subbing you, and talking about you in code like we slow. We don't know who she talking to. That shrimp, yeah, like she need to let it go. You know she's not gonna let it go to get her views. I'll make her popular. Talking about, I got people talking about her. But she been having people bad. I'm gonna turn the light off later. She been having people talking bad about me before I even came on the scene. Years before I came on the scene. She been posting pictures of me. She got a picture of me from 2016. I'm like, where the fuck she get that picture from? And as far as posting pictures of me with my ex, I just came for shrimp. This bubble gump shrimp over here, I don't know if you can handle them big ass shrimp. Bubble gump shrimp. What? I ain't talking about like that. And she gonna say something, fuck your girlfriend. You want to repeat that again? Because this girlfriend here will beat your ass. You sure you want to repeat that? She will pull up. She crazy. Oh shit, my skin breaking out. You were right about that other video. When they were trying to throw her out of that place, she didn't want to leave, just like the cop who told her to leave, and she wouldn't leave. Just like when I was in the hospital with Raven, and the police told her to leave. That's why she got banned from Tulane Hospital. And that's what I'm saying. The self same thing that she gets in trouble for a ban for, say I accuse her of, falsely accuse her of, she does it in a video. The self same shit. But I'm lying and I'm falsely accusing her and I'm slandering her and she gonna gaslight me talking about, oh, how you gonna try to sue a home? Well, good luck with that. Good luck with suing a homeless person. That's why she tries to stay homeless. She got a problem with leaving when they tell her to. I always did. When you tell her get out my house, she don't know how to just leave. You not,
Argument.
huh?
She pick an argument.
Yeah. Now, I'm the one that be fucking with her and bullying her. She brought me up tonight. But you know what's funny? She read and saw everything except for when I said, hey, y'all, can y'all help me get in contact with my twin sister so I can get her to a hospital? Because her legs are swollen. No, I'm just this bad demonic. She wasn't going to tell y'all that. Then she going to turn around and be like, oh, she's being fake nice. Brandy's so fake. Brandy's so fake. But Brandy really got her own place. Brandy really got her own car. Brandy really got kids. Brandy really got married. All the shit she wanted to do. Did I do it for competition? No. That was just the way my life rolled. That was the life that was dealt to me. And while she gonna tell y'all, oh, whatever happened to the kids, no, I thought you knew what happened to the kids. Thought she knew what happened to them. Oh, we don't know or we do. Oh, and Dwayne wait till he found out I got the money and then married me? No. Dwayne had been asking me to marry him since before I went to the military. Did he push the issue once I came into that money? Yes. Because our own biological mama was the one that told him that I was going to be getting a check. But that nigga asked me to marry him like 3 days later. So there's that. I'm doing an art project for college. What else should I draw on the paper? Don't be consistent with her lies. That's why when she be lying, she'll stop and pause for a minute. Exactly. Love the thumbnail. It's going to stay like that too. She going to slander me and call me a perp. She should learn her lesson by now. That's when I'm going to give y'all this story when we were kids. And I noticed Candy was lying on me a lot. Let's see how this went. She was peeling some potatoes. And I had some trash. And so I came around the bin and tossed it. I'm like, tossed it and I bumped into him like, my bad, excuse me. She's like, oh, she hit me. She hit me. That's when I first realized, okay, something wrong with this bitch. She ran and told the foster mama I hit her. I got in trouble. So later on that day, she come walking by me talking like everything all cool. I went, whop. She like, well, what's that for? I said, next time you say I hit you, you won't be lying. Now go run and tell that. She just sitting there holding her face. Oh, man. Yeah, ow. Fuck out my face. That girl been lying since we were little. Now, all of a sudden, she gonna tell y'all what happened, and she claims she wasn't even there. She gonna tell y'all what happened with my kids. How much money I make, Candy? Since you don't watch my videos to know I have fucked my girlfriends. You're right. I'm a hoe, and I got so many girlfriends. is steady looking away from the camera when she talks for me. Like, who does that? All that clearing her throat, nasty stuff she do. Yeah, but she was getting mad at me when and I still have it, but right now I'm taking antibiotics because I have a sinus infection. But when she came that one time in 2017, I was getting them real bad. And she got mad at me for the self same shit that she do. Well, with her, it's her OCD. Now is they trying to force my mental health to decline. Then the next day, she said mental health isn't real. Yeah, forced urination, forced diarrhea. Like, who can take her seriously? And I need, what's that lady name? Teresa Talks or Talks with Teresa to come up on here. I can't add her to the line, but I need her in the comments. Because I'm sending for her right now. Because I want to know why she sit there and let Candy do all that bad mouthing me, dogging me out, and all she says, prayers, sister, prayers. I love you. But she come hop on my shit telling me, oh, please don't speak to your sister like that. Please, I want y'all to get along. Please, I hope y'all can. Yeah, okay, Teresa. I'm not trying to come at you in a disrespectful way at all. I just want to know why when Candy talks bad about me, when she talks bad about me, you just say sending prayers or I love you or this or that. But when I'm like defending myself, you telling me like, not to say bad things or this or that. But you know what the difference is, Teresa? She comes at me first. And this is how it's been. I know you ain't been in the picture long, but this woman was making videos about me years before I started to come on the scene and start defending my name. It's called being supportive. Okay, so which one are you supporting? Because you come here and you tell me to not speak of her. So you support. What I'm asking is, so you never asked me to stop going off or popping off or whatnot. And I'm saying, is that what you support? You support someone slandering their twin sister? You support somebody trying to set their twin sister up to get robbed? You support somebody lying on their twin sister? Okay, you support everyone. Okay. And like I said, I'm not trying to get loud or crazy with you or cuss at you or none of that. I'm just because all this about saying that I treated my children bad. I got my children tatted on my arm. All three of my children tatted on my arm. I got my children tatted on my arm. I got my children pictures on my fireplace. I got my children all on my Facebook, all up and down my Facebook. And Candy talks about me like a dog. And let me ask this, y'all. She said that my husband married me for my money. She said, oh, that's why Brandy's husband beat her in the head with a wrench. And you okay with that? Like, Candy said my husband did this and did that. So she's telling y'all she's okay with that. But then she turns around and say that I let people talk about her like a dog. Okay. And that's the thing. She didn't give you or me credit. For me, she just said some people said I should go to the hospital. But she gonna tell y'all everything else I said. But I posted up stuff about in New Orleans. And like I'm gonna entertain people whose profiles are all about a homeless woman. Do you honestly think she's like literally just homeless? Or do you think it's a scam? Let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, she's homeless right now. But do you think it's because of directed energy weapons? Do you really believe that her legs being swollen are because of directed energy weapons and a lot of the shit that she's complaining about is hereditary? I was just in the hospital the other day. What about the many times I'm on 2 blood pressure medications right now? You know what, Miss Teresa, you gonna find out the hard way. The minute she finds out you in this life, you're toast. I'ma just be honest with you. And that's the thing. Do you honestly believe that Candy needs help? Because you think that I'm going to be coming up on here every day and not trying to help her? I literally said she needs to go to the ER. Is that not offering help? But if she doesn't want to listen to me, what more can I do? If she don't want to take my help and advice, what more can I do? Okay, the thing about good people is that you don't judge people. This woman is online calling me a sodomite. Are you kidding me? She's calling me a lesbian. She's calling me a dyke. She's calling me. That ain't gonna happen at this point. It's too. Do you understand the stuff this woman has said? Do you understand the magnitude of the things that she's put me through? There ain't no coming back from this. This woman is cool with someone that was sexually abusing me in the military. Would you be cool with that, or would you call them a perp? Candy judge people all up and down. She got a problem with me vaping. She got a problem with me having a girlfriend. She got a problem with me, my spiritual beliefs. She got a problem with how much money I make. No. What I'm trying to tell you is see Candy play on people like you. This woman, you think I'm going to get, when have anybody ever heard me laughing? And when have I ever said she molested all of my kids? I'm like, are you telling on yourself? Because I've only said what? That it was her actions was suspicious when it came to that my children's father and my brother Sean. And that's how I know she's gone in the head. And my brother Sean is the one that said that she touched Raven. My husband Dwayne said she touched Raven. Did Dwayne think it was funny? Yes, I ain't find a damn thing funny about my female child, my daughter. I'm supposed to protect my daughter if the daddy ain't going to. Why would I think that that's funny that anybody would touch my daughter? And are you okay with her posting pictures of my exes? Like, are you really okay with that? And I'm in a whole new relationship. Like, I'm just trying to see something. Like, is these the things that you're being supportive of? And like I said, I'm not trying to knock you. I'm just asking questions. Because where's Starbrick at? Is Starbrick asleep? Because there are several people that said that they donated to Candy. Candy got mad, cursed them out, and then blocked them. Me and Candy just need to have a good, clean fight. That might make her worse. I'm going through a very tough time right now. I tried to attempt suicide like twice in 1 month. I've been in the hospital twice. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. No. Candy's never been diagnosed with autism, ADHD, none of that. Now, my kids, is my daughter autistic? My daughter's autistic. And why would I think it's funny for any adult to molest an autistic child? Or a child with microcephaly? Or a child with mild autism? Or ADHD? Yeah, because this destruction, and you know what? All these lies about saying, "Oh, I said you see that GoFundMe, you might as well leave it up for your burial." That wasn't even how I meant that. What I said was that at the rate that she's going, she keep running up in people's face with their camera. She's gonna get hurt. And I kept saying that. She kept doing it. I'm like, at this point, you might as well leave your GoFundMe up and plan for your burial. Because at the end of the day, I'm arguing with people, telling people, there were people before you came in the picture, Teresa, that was telling her, record him, record him, record him. And I said, if something happened to this girl, my family the one got to come out of pocket and pay for her funeral. She ain't got no life insurance. Or I guess my rich ass gonna pay for everything. You have a degree. Nobody's egging me. I'm going strictly from experience with her. Strictly from experience. I'm not instigating anything. Listen. Okay, I just need just a little bit step back and use a little bit better judgment. Does Candy have mental illness? Yes. It's untreated mental illness. She's been diagnosed with schizophrenia. And after some time of going untreated with certain mental illnesses, they branch off into other illnesses. Candy been off of psych meds for years. There have been people that say I support both of you and Candy and got mad and blocked them. Just warning you now. Yes, and I tried to get her help. But you know what she told people? I just did it for credit. If I have all this money that she says, what credit do I need? And all of this about saying that I'm nobody's telling you to block her. We just let you know she gonna turn on you. That's the thing. She literally said, "Oh, they not gonna stop me. They are not gonna stop me." Like like she said, she a grown woman. Be a grown woman, fine. Do your hustle thing, but keep me out of it. Stop bringing my kids into it. That is, I don't know, but I mean, last time I checked, when you get into it with somebody, you don't bring their kids in the mix. Last time I checked, you don't bring the kids in the mix. You don't bring the mama, the grandma, none of that. Who in the hell is that? Yeah, they start off by saying like they don't want help. Do some people don't ever get help? And for her to sit here and say she only gets $934 a month, no. Don't we see her panhandle online and offline? And she gets, those are donations. Then she gets money from her Amazon books, which is not much, but it's still, even if it's 2 or 3 cents a month, it's still more than $934. And then every now and then she'll work a job. Hey, happy birthday. Like, I don't know. And she gets YouTube money. Yes, because I missed a payment on my YouTube subscription. And so there are ads. She knocked out. Yeah, and you know what? I wasn't even the first person that said that, but I'm the one getting the heat for it. David James was the first person to say she be having more money than we think. But why should you say, just like your income, your social tonight be your concern? What? Did you just say that? This woman is online telling people that I make $5,000 a month. And she been telling people, and I don't make $5,000 a month. Teresa, don't come for me. She been telling people, lying and saying I make. Well, all right, since we're going to do that, what's not her concern? What happened with my kids? What's not her concern is how much money I make where I live at, but she's online doxing me. So what are we doing? And do I have any witnesses on here that can tell nobody? Listen, I know you didn't just sit here and say like, this woman's literally been online for years telling people, oh, Brandy made $3,700 a month. Brandy made $4,000 a month. Dawson is giving my address. She's been telling people where I live. What are you talking about? I mean, it don't sound like you here to support both. It's sounding like you on here to just take her side and then what? I don't know. But who on here can vouch and say that Candy been the one telling people how much money I make? She said on here tonight that she's the one that said on here tonight she made $934. But every time Candy get heat fired to her ass, she's always trying to throw me. Okay. And you know what's funny? I don't make nowhere near that much. But I dox myself and say my rent $1,400 a month. Yeah, I need you to be a little more on board then, because you'll see. Did you see her live tonight? And she was literally trashing me on live. Nobody told her she was wrong. Nobody told her to chill out. Nobody. Go back and watch. It started at about the 13-minute mark. She's going in on me, calling me a sodomite. How can a woman, well, a woman could be a sodomite. They had this gay dude in my inbox last night, matter of fact, talking about he want me to take him to Pound Town. I'm like, yo, hey. So I can't do that. Got a girlfriend. A whole dude in my inbox want me to take him to Pound Town. I'm like, what are we doing here? So, but I'm just wondering, like, I mean, are you okay with that? You have a friend. Are you okay with her running around calling people sodomites enough for somebody to turn around and hurt her? Running up on people she don't know. Are you okay with that? Are you okay if, all right, she ran up on this chick named Mary some years ago with her phone in their face. You know what they did? They beat her with a chair. Guess what? Who the district attorney called? Me. Did Candy go to court? No. But I'm the perp. I'm the pedophile and all this crazy stuff. And like I said, are you fine? Are you okay with this kind of stuff coming out of Candy's mouth? Hey. Okay, well, all right, let's do this. How can we help Candy? How can we help her get better? How? Let's talk about it. What are some suggestions? How can we help her? You know what, Miss Teresa? I didn't make a video about candy for over a year and a half. And anybody on here will tell you that. I was gone for a year and a half. A year and a half, I didn't say nothing about candy. And so because I'm like, okay, enough is enough. Now everybody telling me go back in the closet. I understand. How can we help Candy? I'm going to get help. But mine is only through the military. I saw my social worker today. I see you have moments where you want to be there for her, then you're reminded of things that bother you. Yes, very traumatic. You think I want thrown in my face that somebody held me at gunpoint, hog tied, and raped, and in my own twins online laughing at me? You think I want to remember that? Being raped in the military? You think I want to be remember that? But no, Candy don't go a day by and let me forget it. And so now I have to talk to my social worker about getting me back in the military sexual trauma therapy. Exactly. I have severe PTSD. I haven't worked since 2002. But according to Candy, I get a fake military check. But like I said, she wanted to go to the military. Yeah, we all get fake. See, if she knew you get a military check, she'll say you getting fake undeserved military. You don't see how she be dogging out the military? Look at the fake disabled veterans license plate. Come on now. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be upset. She keep bringing my kids in the mix. My kids are innocent. They don't have nothing to do with this. And where was her help? Did she go to the court and say, I'm going to get custody of them kids because Brandy mistreating them? No. What? Oh. And I'm explaining something to y'all. And like I said, I didn't say that. I'm just talking. Hey. Man. This crazy dog. And I'm the bad guy for saying leave my kids out of this. Okay. I mean, am I wrong or not for saying, like, don't post me and my children. Don't post, like, if me and you, chaotic, yeah, that's in your name. Nobody's, I forgot what I just said. But why you gotta bring the kids in? Why you gotta bring the ex-girlfriends in? Why? Yeah, anybody would be doing a haymaker on her. bringing their kids in the mix. And all this about I'm a sodomite and I'm a devil worshiper and I do voodoo. If I do it voodoo, she wouldn't even be able to fix her mouth to say shit about my kids. If I did voodoo, she wouldn't be posting me with my exes, pictures of us hugged up and kissing. I don't even have those pictures of me and my exes. And I don't know how she got a hold of them. She constantly brings up China. I'm not with China no more. Me and China been broke up for a year and a half. Wait, longer than that. Unresolved trauma on both ends. A lot. And that's why I said I'm still going to get mental health treatment myself. Now, how loving and caring is that? If she knew, she mentioned that I was in the hospital. Okay, so why are you still bad mouthing me? You just got out the hospital. Why you got enough time to lay in bed and just badmouth somebody? Like, then I was doing fine a year and a half without medication, and all of a sudden, I'm swallowing 10 Prozac, putting 10 Prozac in my mouth. So who's the one trying to have who killed? Who wants who dead? And this ain't the first time I had a you know what type of attempt, and she didn't go harder in the paint and making videos about me. And like I said, could you please then, next time you hear her mentioning about how much money I make, it needs to stop. Because how's how much money I make benefiting her? She got her income, and my whole point of that was it's not just $934 a month. That was my whole point. And my whole point is, how is it benefiting anybody on the internet how much money I make? And how is it, all right, let's answer this. How is how much money I make, where I live, who I'm fucking, which Bible I'm reading, or any of that, how is that contributing to her targeting? Nobody can answer that. Me having kids. At least I got married and had kids. I'm getting more dogged out for getting married and having kids than somebody having 5 or 6 baby daddies out of wedlock. Are you kidding me? But then I'll get bashed for being a lesbian. I don't get none of it. And that's why I come over here, because I don't get it. None of it don't make sense to me. But you know what? Someone with mental illness is not going to be logical. But I'm not going to sit here and let somebody just tear me down. And then turn around and say, how could you do this to your own twin sister? Like whether it's $4,000 a month, $5,000, $6,000 a month. Like she keep increasing how much money I make. And like I said, what does that have to do with her targeting? Or I'm being falsely paid to get, the military is paying me to stalk her. Where does that even remotely make sense when people go to jail for less? She's jealous of you. You have a better income and you don't blow your money. She loves exposing family business. And when she exposes, she don't even expose it right. That was the worst thing that could have happened, was my kids being taken. But I literally was talking to that same brother. He was in the hospital too, and he gonna tell me he's sorry for taking my kids. Because now we don't know where they at. If they okay or not. But all this about I got rid of my kids and thought it was funny. I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to make all this make sense. She really gonna be mad. She seen I changed my profile picture. Because I literally said, hey, y'all, I went on my other Facebook page and I said, if any of my family can reach out to me and try to see if y'all can find Candy to get her some help. She needs to get to the hospital. Where does that make me bad at? And I didn't even have to do that. Because all she's going to do is turn around and say I did it for narcissistic pleasure. I didn't have to do that, but I was concerned. And like I said, half the stuff she claims is targeting, they're giving me olanzapine and 2 6 milligrams of melatonin to take at night. Plus olanzapine, plus gabapentin for sleep. So you want to run that by me again that the gang stalkers are keeping her awake? No. All that run in my family. And I'm not trying to down my mom or anything like that. But I'm making a point. Do you feel that people in life have to pick a side? Or do you believe that some people just want to see happy and healthy, see people happy and help you get to that place in life if they don't have it yet? But what can you do when somebody don't want that help? What to do if somebody don't want to be healthy? If they just flat out don't want to. And then if you start making a move to her like you want or trying to help her, she's gonna cut you off. And that's all everybody is pretty much telling you. But everybody gotta see for themselves. Nobody's trying to turn you against her. Yeah. Because Candy will act like she cool with you for about a day or two, a week or whatever. And all of a sudden she right behind your back doing snake shit. There was a girl years ago. Tell me who remember this. It was a girl years ago. She screenshotted the text messages of the conversation and she sent it back to the girl by mistake. So the girl got a little paranoid. The girl was like, why you screenshot my messages? She said, oh, I meant to send them to myself. I was going to keep it for my personal. The girl blocked her. So she went a whole week dogging this person out. And are you being, all right, okay, so it's a difference between being supportive and being an enabler. And like I said, I asked you, what can we do to help her? How can we help her then? Because I suggested herbs, or that's witchcraft. Yoga, that's witchcraft. Let out a good fart, that's witchcraft. Like, I remember one time I was talking to her, everything I suggested was witchcraft. I'm like, but you go, all right, explain this. Somebody complains of noise, but they go move back to a city where all they do is make noise. Exactly. But not like in New Orleans. New Orleans is a party city. But yeah, okay, so she doesn't understand that noise is everywhere. Helping her so we can hop on a call soon, just you and me. Okay, well, she done already put my business out there where my Facebook is. So, yeah, call me. But it had to be tomorrow, though, because I got to get up early in the morning. I have a couple of appointments and an hour and I have to go to. Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I mean, us can't force help on her. But if she was in the ER And she had displays, and see, that's why Starbringer said she know how to turn it on and off. She would have had to have said, because that's what they did to me. When I was in the hospital, they were like, oh no, you're not going home. What you mean I'm not going home? Yeah, they like, ma'am, you are going to another hospital. They like, by law, we have to keep you here. So she says that like, oh, they force mental health on you and they keep if they gang stalk you and all like this. Okay, they told me I couldn't go home. They told me I was going to another hospital. They gave me clothes to change and I didn't act a fool. What I did was I just, all right, I'm gonna muscle out these little 5 days. I'm gonna go home a better person. But then when I was in there, I realized I needed to be in there more than I thought I did. And I'm like, well, yeah, I actually almost was gonna stay another day or two in the hospital. I actually was gonna stay another day or two. But when that dude, this the Muslim dude, was talking about doing what he was doing, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go home. I don't know how I did it before or what the difference was before, but and to be honest with you, the only reason why I be wanting help for her is because she my sister. Other than that, I wouldn't give two rats ass, honestly. Because how you get online and bash and slander somebody as bad as she does, and she doesn't talk about how she's turned people away from me too. I had a whole crew at a vape shop. That them people was like family to me. I fell out with all of them people. It was like 7 people. I fell out with all of them people behind her. I lost people, friends that I grew up with, friends in my Bible class. I fell out with behind her. Because let this be somebody else. Coming for their kids, they being knocked off. I all she gotta do is mess with the right one about their kids. And it's a wrap. And what I don't get is that video where she recorded them kicking her out of that building this last time. She never even said why they told her to leave. And I don't understand why I can't talk with my hands. Because I fuck around and do like this. I can't stand this. She gonna be like, oh, she's throwing up the 666 sign. No, that's just me with something in my hand. I'm trying not to let it fall. Otherwise, I'll be doing like this. But I got something in my hand. She got a problem with what color clothes I wear, but we want to talk about meddling in somebody's business. Right today, I got on white. If I decide to wear red tomorrow, and that's the thing, she can sit here all the time and bring up my traumas, like stuff that I literally healed from. She opened those wounds. And I have to go back to all these doctors to lick my wounds back. Me being hard tied when I was raped. Me being raped in the military. Oh, I lied about being raped. But she got a whole book on Amazon about being raped. Crown molding, what's that? I don't have no crown. I might got something on my tooth a little bit. I ain't got no crown. Unless you talking about my head. I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all some candy. You know how the Bible said his conscience was seared with a hot iron? That candy is So, Brandy, do you like getting people on your page and platform to talk about your twin sister? Is that the kind of support you want? These folks are negative energy. Let's do this. The girl was literally on live talking about me tonight. She literally is on live talking about me tonight. What are we doing? And are we talking about her? Or are we talking about that foul, the fucked up shit she been doing to people? So let me ask you this. When have you ever asked Candy that? Or have you never heard Candy say anything bad about me? Yeah, but you never addressed this to Candy. You addressed it to me. But that was the reason why I said, where are you when I first hopped on here? Because I said, when are you going to tell Candy the same thing? And you said you don't hardly be on her videos like that. Ask yourself, for a reason. These people are tired of her. What are you talking about? When you going to ask her, why is she calling me a sodomite? Why is she trashing my girlfriend? Is it anyone's business what you say to Candy? Well, why come at me with it? But you saying you support us both. Obviously, it's not equal. Okay, I'll tell you this. You obviously haven't because she'd have blocked you by now. Like I said, tell her she wrong too. Go on. And tell her she wrong too. And let's see how that works out for you. And see, I'm sitting here, I'm going back and forth with you. I'm talking to you. No, I didn't say you did. I didn't say you came to bash anybody. But I am kind of feeling like you ganging up on me, though. A little bit. Because like I said, when Candy's literally made a video tonight calling, you sitting there like, what's it business? Anybody been with Candy, how much Candy make? Candy making videos about how much money I make and been doing it. And like I said, let's just see. And like I said, go back to the like 13, 14, 15-minute mark of her last live video. And you'll see her calling me a sodomite and everything else. So the same thing you came at me with, please go back and the same thing since you supporting us both. I mean, I want to see, you know, no, I'm saying this for me. I'm not saying this for people in the comments. This me and you here. This me and you now. I would like to see you tell her the same thing. Because if so, that means that you're attacking me. Yeah, because I wanted to know why you never tell Candy, hey, watch your mouth. Hey, don't say that about Brandy. Hey, Candy says very harsh shit about me. Like I said, is it right for her to come at me about my kids? Is it right for her to say how much money I make and where I live and what kind of car I drive? all the things to set me up to get robbed. Because if anything does happen to me, I'm going to tell my girlfriend and let it be known that Candy's the main suspect. Listen, I know my point of view. And my point of view is let's be fair. If we're going to be fair, let's be fair all across the board then. Because I do not make videos until Candy come at me first. And yes, I've been sitting here doubled over in pain all day today. My stomach been hurting for weeks. It's a possibility of a certain medication they gave me. But either way it go, I'm still suffering with stomach pain. I'm thinking that my sinus infection is kind of going away. But they said it was food poisoning, but I'm inclined to believe it's not food poisoning at this point. It's been too many days. So this must be a new medicine I done started messing with my stomach real bad. So I need to talk to I don't even know which doctor to talk to. I might need to talk to a pharmacist and ask them which medicine could be tearing up my stomach. But I'm taking antibiotics and they gotta remember to try to squeeze in a probiotic. What, gabapentin? I've been taking gabapentin for years. It ain't the gabapentin. It's these two other medicines. I just restarted about 3 or 4 medicines. The Zoloft ain't gonna do it. So about four medicines. About 4 medicines I done started, and it's like wreaking havoc on my stomach. Y'all remember how bad my stomach was last year? It's like that all over again. But that's why I'm like, I know it's not H. pylori again, but the symptoms are similar. And that's why I'm like, that's why I keep getting irritated having to come up here and stuff like that because I've got my own health problems to deal with and still reached out. And I tried to reach out to my niece. I tried to reach out to my sister, my brothers. I tried to reach out to them. Nobody responded back to me. I'm like, if y'all run across Candy, can y'all uh, see if y'all could get her to a hospital because her legs are swollen. And I was the one that said we don't know what could be wrong with her legs. She just need to have them get looked at. Strawberry kiwi. That's very cringy. Very cringy. But why are you so invested in my sex life? I understand you don't have one, but nobody's telling you you can't have one. But, all right. So for those that don't know, Cody is not any of my kids. Cody was my little foster brother. Yeah. I gave it the good old college try, though. I gave it a good old college try. Because then I'm going to be looked at as the bad guy if I don't try to get her help. When I'm the bad guy, salute. I'm the bad guy either way it go. Whether I try to get her help, I could donate her $20,000 right now and she's still going to say, and that's still more where that come from. She owed me more than that. Shit, I tried to give her $40 for her birthday. I tried to give her $40 for her birthday. Yeah, he. I tried to give her $40 for her birthday this year. I was blocked on PayPal. Not because she did anything right or wrong, not because she deserved it, but because. But when do I ever get a birthday present? And my whole point with her saying that she said she only get $934 a month. My whole point was that is not all she gets. She gets donations from GoFundMe. She gets GoFundMe donations from her coffee books, donations from her Amazon, donations from off the streets, donations from friends. Like that's a hell of a lot of mm-hmm. That's a hell of a lot more and I believe at one time she racking up about as much as I make at one point, if not more. Right, and you know they got that scripture in the book of James. I think it's the fifth chapter. I could be wrong, or the fourth or fifth chapter where they're talking about ignore the devil and he will flee. China. Where the hell that name come from? Ooh, we uh Gene. Y'all didn't hear that. Apple cider vinegar. I mean, I already take medicine for acid reflux, and my stomach right now is hard as a rock, and I'm bloated. It hurt real bad. I've been taking nausea medicine, um, Tylenol, antibiotics. I'm gonna try it, but for right now, I've been taking the meclizine, and the meclizine has not been working, and that's what's making me feel like it might be a side effect of a medicine. I said once I get well, I'm gonna get back in the gym. Cause I have a gym in my apartment complex. I was in a gym heavy until I've been like in and out the hospital. But the weather done cooled down. Fast for 2 days, drink kombucha. The medicines I'm on, I have to eat, especially the acid reflux medicine. It drops my sugar. Unfortunately, all meds have side effects. It seems like we. Yeah, and that's why I have to work on my stress. Cause see, with me, if I hold all this in, I'm gonna be even more stressed out. So I come out and get what I got to say off my chest to take the load off of me. Dill pickles, probiotics essentially. Watching her cuss people out and then blaming it on her Tourette's. People can't get closer, they can't make noise around everybody. Yeah. She did that to me. She used to hit me and then turn around and say it's her Tourette's. And one day I'm just hitting her back. I'm like, I got Tourette's too. Okay, because I bought me some bananas. So that's the prebiotic. Imagine the people who donate to her and don't know. Mm-hmm. And it's one thing, okay, y'all people ain't gotta really deal with her because everything is going on online. But deal with this shit in person with her. Deal with it in person and see how long you last. I lock you in a room with her for 24 hours. And you better not bang on the window. I'm going to lock both y'all in a padded room for 24 hours. And you better not knock on the window. That's a joke. That's her laid up in a hotel for 9 months off of the hard work. And I was having this conversation with somebody today. I don't know why they put pressure on somebody like her to work. When, I mean, all right, she might be physically able, but if you ain't mentally able to be there, it ain't worth a hill of beans. She already gets a check. But what I would suggest, and I think I said it before, if she's gonna work, she need to get in with voc rehab. But I think I heard her mention something about she don't like working with voc rehab. What else you want to do? Like, you want to work and you want to the voc rehab. From my understanding, working with voc rehab supposed to keep you from getting fired, keep you from hurting people on the job, and all this other yada yada yada. Because some jobs won't hire you if you got a certain illness anyway. But nobody's shooting no weapons to her heart. Nobody's shooting uh, no energy weapons to her right eye. All right, both of us do this. My girlfriend tells me all the time I'm always doing this. I'm like, leave me alone. Don't look at me. I mean, so does that mean that anybody's like causing me or making me do that? Every time we look, somebody's like riding around with a busted headlight or one headlight around here. And like I said, I'm still waiting on my answer. Nobody can't tell me. Yeah, it's a tick. Nobody can't tell me yet. What does my income, how much money I make, what kind of car I drive, how many kids I have, me, my husband marrying me for my money, what that got to do with her targeting? Nobody still can't answer me that yet. And nobody's not going to answer because they like the shit show. But all these people that care, I'm like, if people care, I tell you the first thing, if we got to figure out how to stop her from cussing out random people on the streets before somebody hurts her. And does that make me a perp for saying that? What in the hell? Okay, something going on with the live. I'm going to go ahead and go. Yeah, I believe I got my point across for tonight.